My name's Mary Ferguson, I'm 22 years old and I'm the current Miss Scotland. I was born in Stirling, which is a city in a rural area of Scotland. However, it's quite a wee one. What I love most about Scotland is the beautiful landscapes and also the people and our humour. I would describe the Scots as passionate and proud. For such a small country, Scotland has excelled in fields such as sport, film, fashion, music, technology, innovation, culture. We have a lot to offer for such a small country. The most challenging part of Miss Scotland so far is trying to fit everything in. I'm the sort of person that wants to do absolutely everything, so it's finding time to fit it all in. It's amazing, it's a fabulous opportunity. The travel, being able to represent Scotland for a year is amazing. Going out and doing charity work, Beauty with a Purpose, it's fantastic. I don't see why I wouldn't. In my year as Miss Scotland, I aim to achieve raising a lot of epilepsy awareness. I was first diagnosed with epilepsy when I was 13 years old, shortly after I had my first seizure when I was 12. Epilepsy is the most common neurological disorder in the world. Scotland is part of the UK, and today in the UK, 87 people will be diagnosed with epilepsy. I didn't want to know about epilepsy, I didn't want to talk about it, I didn't speak to anyone about the fact that I had this condition. I was very upset, I was angry and I was confused, and I didn't really understand why. Having come to terms with having this condition, I'm more confident, I've changed as a person and I've definitely grown. Epilepsy's made me who I am today. The Muir Maxwell Trust is a childhood epilepsy charity which is based in Edinburgh in Scotland and operates throughout the UK. The charity supports children and their families and aims to improve their diagnosis, their treatment and their long-term care. The support I've received from the Muir Maxwell Trust has been invaluable. They've supported me since the age of 12, and thanks to them I've received the correct guidance, information and support.
Mary came to us at the age of 12 having had a seizure and looking for a direction in terms of diagnosis and treatment. We facilitated that, we introduced her to the right doctors, and following a diagnosis of epilepsy, in return she assumed the role of, very willingly assumed the role of ambassador, and has been so ever since, taking centre stage at many of our events, talking from the heart about her personal experience of epilepsy. Epilepsy is not just a Scottish problem, it's not just a UK problem, it's actually a global problem because worldwide there are 50 million people who are struggling to cope with epilepsy.
I decided to become a voluntary ambassador for the Muir Maxwell Trust by way of appreciation. They've done so much for me and helped me through my diagnosis, and I wanted to speak about my condition, which I'm happy to do to help others.
Lots of children are not so lucky and can't lead a normal life at all. I would like to help them, and tonight you can help them too. Thank you.
When I was a teenager, I actually spoke at a few Muir Maxwell Trust events, which was nerve-wracking as I was only 13 years old. However, I definitely benefited from this. Most recently, I have held my own cupcake event, fundraising for the Muir Maxwell Trust. It's been really rewarding visiting schools across Scotland and sharing my experience with young people. I absolutely enjoyed it and I can't wait to continue doing that within the new year. Social media, it's a great way of communicating with people from all across the world. I've been using my social media platforms to connect with other people. I've been sharing links, I've done interviews and I'm posting photos. The Twitter takeover, which I did for the Muir Maxwell Trust, actually took place this morning. I had an hour of a Q&A, which was live. People could tweet me their questions, ask me about my experiences of epilepsy, and I would respond within the hour. My plans to support the Muir Maxwell Trust in the next few months include a lot of media, increasing awareness of epilepsy, and also my very own Muir Maxwell Trust ball. The venue I've chosen is the Balmoral Hotel in Edinburgh. It's a very iconic, beautiful hotel which has a lovely castle view. I'm very excited to be hosting my own Muir Maxwell Trust ball. As it's my official Miss Scotland ball, I'm going to keep the Scottish theme and it's called the Tartan Tiara. I'm planning to invite a lot of stylish Scots who hopefully dig deep and will be very generous.